Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Curls Next Door here. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. So you guys, as promised, I wanted to share with you my thoughts and give my honest opinion on the Bath & Body Works re-release for 2023, which is Carried Away. I picked these two up from that $4.95 sale that we just had, that all body care sale that we all just pretty much visited. Okay, we were in and out because I have never seen, I just want to say this, I've never seen a Bath and Body Works store in my area so packed as I have seen over the past weekend for the all body care day. I've never seen it. I'm always able to go in and shop around and film and do different things, but there was a million people at my store. I've never ever seen that. Um, and I was just in and out pretty much. It wasn't a whole lot of dilly-dallying and looking around and making friends and talking about products and different scents and different things. Not in 2023. There wasn't a plethora and abundance of people. For the likes of me, I just don't understand why. Probably because we're in a recession and everybody just wants to get a good deal. Okay, it's all about the Benjamins. It's all about saving money for Christmas presents and different things. And I feel like that's what it was, because I've never, for the likes of me, seen anything like the crowds that I've seen over the past week. And I meant to tell you that in the last video, but I was kind of rushing because I had to pick my girls up from basketball practice. But anywho, let us just get into this new release, the re-release from Bath & Body Works, which is Carried Away. So if you want to hear my thoughts and hear what I have to say about Carried Away, please keep watching. So let me just start off by reading you the fragrance notes on Carried Away, which are lush raspberries. There's juicy pear nectar, there is white jasmine, and there's also whipped vanilla. Now, initially in 2011 or 2012, when Carried Away was first released, I did not like it. I felt like back then it was a little bit too floral for my nose. It was a little bit too strong of some type of citrus note in there, and I definitely got the jasmine back then. It was very aldehydic. It was very loud. It was very pungent. It was very floral. It was just not to my liking. Back then, I was not into floral notes. And I think the citrus and the floral note in there back then, it did it for me. I didn't get it, but I remember smelling it. And I remember not liking what I smelled. But this year, man, I'll tell you, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the berries in here. The berries and the pear and the vanilla. Even the jasmine, which is very soapy, is done right in Carried Away, the 2023 version. I really like this one. Initially, when I first smell this, I get that burst of a syrupy berry. I don't know if I can say for sure 100% whether it is the raspberry in here. I know it's not a strawberry. I know it's not a blackberry, and it's definitely not blueberry. So if Bath and Body Works hit this one up with raspberries, this is a very syrupy sweet, not corn though. It is a very syrupy sweet type of raspberry, and that immediately hits you as soon as you first spray it. But it's mixed well with that soapy jasmine. And if you know me, you know I'm not a fan of jasmine. I keep saying this over and over because jasmine is definitely hit or miss for me. 9 times out of 10, I do not like fragrances with jasmine, but I feel in Carried Away, the jasmine in here is done right. It just kind of reminds me a lot of Prada Paradox, which is right here. I did bring it with me because Prada Paradox, to me, and to my nose smells like the elder version of Carried Away. But I'll get into that in a little bit, okay? I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion about Carried Away because I love this one. I get the pear. The pear definitely sweetens this one up a lot. Let me just go ahead and spray this on my skin because I definitely do prefer smelling things when it's on the skin as opposed to smelling this on paper or in the cap, okay? This is so good. It's very fresh. It's very clean. It's a little bit soapy. I get a little bit of bright citrusiness from this. And I feel like the old version, if I can remember clearly, had a bright citrus nose. There was, I believe, mandarin oranges, and there was sweet orange and Italian bergamot and different things in the very old version. Now, I don't think Bath and Body Works has updated their website as to what are the actual notes in this one because I feel like there are citrus notes in here. I get citrus. They probably did not include that on the back of the bottle, but I get citruses whenever I smell this. It is a fresh, clean citrus mixed with the berries and the pear. Mmm, so good. When this one dries down, it's light and it's sweet from the vanilla. And I feel like the vanilla and the pear really amps this one up and makes it smell incredible. You know, if you are a fragrant lover, if you love strong, fragrant things, like strong, perfumey type of things, if that's even a word, reach for Carried Away. I think this you're not going to be disappointed at all. So let me just show you some of the things that I've already paired with Carried Away. And like I've said, I did pair Prada Paradox with it. Prada Paradox has notes of pear. There is tangerine, there's bergamot, there is jasmine, there is also vanilla in Prada Paradox. These are very similar notes in each other. Like I said, I can 100% tell you that Carried Away has a citrus note, the new one. I get the citruses, I get the pear, I get the raspberry, I get the floral notes. Everything reminds me of Prada Paradox. This is definitely Prada Paradox's younger sister, even though she came out in 2011 or 2012. She is definitely the younger sister. She's the lighter version. She is the more immature family member to the Prada Paradox. And I like these two together. I like them paired together. They are very familiar with each other and they smell so, so nice. So, yes, Prada Paradox and Carried Away is definitely a vibe. So, last night I went out to dinner. My husband and myself, we went out to dinner because this is my birthday week. And yeah, happy birthday to me. So, I wore the Carried Away Fine Fragrance Mist and I paired her up with Catalina Herrera Good Girl Blush. This one has bergamot. There's bitter almond in here. There's peony. There's vanilla. There's tonka. And I feel like these two paired together blend perfectly. They are a dream, if you ask me. I feel like the florals in here, the jasmine along with the peony, smells absolutely amazing when they are combined together. The vanilla really sweetens this one up. And then, I mean, of course, there is citrus notes in both of them. Lovely. Such a beautiful combination. I wore this last night and my husband complimented me. Even the waitress at the restaurant complimented me on my scent. She told me I smell really, really nice. She asked me what I was wearing and I gave her both combinations. So this was super, super nice when it was paired together. Carried Away is such a universal, it's such a versatile type of fragrance that you can pair this with 1,000 plus items or fragrances or body sprays or um, body creams or lotions that you have in your collection. It's just, it's universal. And I love that I was able to pair these two up together. I was absolutely happy that I was able to use this one because she was on my tray for the month of December. Now, for work, yesterday when I had this carried away on my skin, I was able to pair her up with the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Pink PP. These two together are chef's kiss, okay? There is some type of orange in here. I think it's like an Italian orange in this. There is a vanilla note. There's orange blossom. Very simple, beautiful notes to a fragrance. It's so simple that it's my number one so far, like for the year. I've been really, really enjoying this Valentino Donna Born in Roma Pink PP. And these two mixed together are so amazing. You guys go ahead and try this one if you have not tried this one already. It is such a fruity gourmand when they are paired together. The vanilla in here is very, very detectable, but then there is the citrus notes. There is the orange or the bitter orange or whatever orange is in here. Really, really plays a beautiful part with the citruses in Carried Away. Beautiful, citrusy, lightly floral fragrance when they're paired together. I love this. Try this one. If you have not already, that is the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Pink PP and Carried Away. The next fragrance that I paired with Carried Away just to make her last. And I wanted to actually switch up the fragrance on the skin because I have not been reaching for this fragrance at all for the fall or the winter. And I've been trying to, but just the timing is not right. But since it is my birthday week and I wanted to go ahead and use this one, I felt like it was the appropriate time to go ahead and do so. So I paired her up with the Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Coco Mademoiselle has notes of orange. There is some mandarin orange, there's bergamot, there's jasmine, there's some rose, there is some vanilla, there is some orange blossom, I believe, in this one. It's such a beautiful fragrance when she's on the skin, just alone without any help. But I paired these two up together. These two were so good. I got compliments out the wahoo for this one. A lot of people told me I smell absolutely amazing. People asked me for my combos. They asked me for, one lady even ran me down at the airport to ask me to put in her phone what I was wearing. She wanted it immediately because she told me I smell so nice. Going through TSA, I had to take my shoes off and the whole nine because I was flying out, and the one TSA agent told me that I smell gorgeous. He was looking at me even when I was walking past him and I turned around after I was done getting my screening and everything. He kept staring at me and he even asked me what I was wearing. I told him Coco Mademoiselle, and I told him right now Bath and Body Works has a fragrance called Carried Away, so that he can pair them both together to get my smell. But if he wanted something that was just simple, he can just get Carried Away, because Carried Away by herself swept me off my feet. What a beautiful combination this is. So yeah, Coco Mademoiselle and Carried Away is such an amazing combination when they are paired together. Try this one and tell me later whether you had liked it or not. I think you will like that one. And then finally, for my pairings with Carried Away, I paired it with the Strawberry Snowflakes. Now, Strawberry Snowflakes has notes of juicy strawberry, there's whipped cream, and there's iced bergamot. Again, citrusy on citrusy notes. It smells so good. To my nose, I can definitely detect the citrusy notes in both of these, but they're lightly sweetened by the berries, the strawberries, and the raspberries that's in both of these. Try these two if you haven't already, which is the Strawberry Snowflakes and Carried Away. Is such a gorgeous combination when they are paired together on the skin. So back to me just telling you about Carried Away. Carried Away is very moderately projecting, okay? You people has to be in your scent bubble after the first hour in order to smell you. It doesn't go a long, long way. I feel as far as lasting power. It lasts at least 2 to 3 hours on my skin. When I paired this one with the lotion, I did get about 4 hours tops with just these two together on my skin. But I, of course, had to pair it up because I like layering scents, and I have so many products that I want to go ahead and get the most out of all the fragrances that I do have in my collection. So layering is definitely, it's always going to be a plus for me. So yeah, I love Carried Away. I will definitely repurchase one of these in, if they do have it for SAS. I feel like she is definitely backup worthy. That is to me because I don't know what it is about this one that's different. It's amazing. And I really, really, truly love this one. So, yeah, Carried Away is definitely going to be a staple for sure in my arsenal. And I do highly recommend this one. If you do not have this one, go out and grab this one if you're into lightly floral, sweet, gourmand type of things. So, yeah, go ahead and get this one, and you will definitely love it. Pair it together with all the other products that you do have. Trust me, you will definitely get compliments wearing Carried Away by itself. So, you guys, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed my little 2 cents, which is my honest opinion, of course, on Carried Away from Bath and Body Works. Pairing them together gives you a little bit more lasting power on the skin. But of course, if you want to go ahead and pair them up with other things, definitely do so. Why just, just go ahead and create a scent for you. Okay, and you will definitely be happy. I can assure you of that. Compliments is going to keep coming. People are going to smell you and they're going to tell you that you smell amazing, and you're just going to be the most confident person out there. So, with that being said, I love you. Thank you. Thank all of you for subscribing and just watching my videos and coming back time after time after time, even though I'm sure half of the things you don't even understand because of my Trini accent. But let me tell you something. I love my accent. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm just gonna be me. Okay. I'm just gonna be me and take me for who I am. I'm not gonna change. And yeah, that is it. I love you guys so, so much. May God bless you. And until the next video.